Have you ever wondered what it feels like to have an unlimited amount of resin to use and you only spend them on a single character? You're probably imagining perfectly built characters with all the best artifacts, right? Well, not exactly. So as Genshin players, we all know that resin is one of the most important resources in the game to build characters. And unfortunately, we only get so many resin every day, so we'll have to spend them wisely. So a Genshin player that I know of has spent over 200,000 resins since the release of Hu Tao back in version 1.3 until now to just build her. I got my hands on the account to do a video showcase of it and checked out all of the builds that they've been working on for the past 4 years. You might be thinking, how did they manage to get 200,000 resin to spend in the first place? Well, since version 1.3, they've been allocating most of their resins for Hu Tao, spending them all on namely the Crimson Witch of Flames artifact domain to ultimately build the best Hu Tao that they can. I was also able to check the Hu Tao rankings to see whether or not they spent the past 4 years wisely. And let's just say it did not disappoint. I also get a lot of people that come by my Twitch streams and ask me this question really often in some form. Do I build Xiao if I don't have Xin Yun? Is Wanderer worth using if I don't have Faruzong or her C6? Or the classic, should I pull 4, insert character that is coming out in the next version? Well, my answer most of the time is, just pull for who you like, since at the end of the day, it's your account. The person that's dedicating 4 years worth of resin to Hu Tao is an example to the extremities, but it was still fun to try out a Hu Tao in this video. Since Hu Tao is also currently on a banner, I decided to challenge myself and build her. I went on an account without a Hu Tao to try and speedrun her to level 90. Building her the same day I wished for her to compare the damage of a Hu Tao that spent only a mere 200 resin versus the one that spent over 200,000 resin. But before we do that, let's just jump right into the account that basically dedicated over 4 years to build a single character. After logging onto the account, I was quickly greeted by Hu Tao. So I checked some of her artifacts and was literally surprised by the amount of 40 plus 20 Crimson Witch artifacts pieces for her. Out of the ones in the inventory, there were a few that stood out. And ultimately, Hu Tao's build was pretty insane. 33% crit damage, that's what I immediately saw. And also 5.8 crit rate, which is not bad. A little bit low rolls, and also 4.1 HP. So 3 pretty good lines, 1 line is okay. Feather, we have... Okay, so this is an off piece. We have a 13.2% crit damage. Okay, I gotta actually double take because I thought like the bottom number, which is 17.1, was the crit damage line. But it's a 17.1% crit rate and 13.2 crit damage. Okay. Unfortunately, artifact farming is also a big RNG fest. So even with a 200k resin spent throughout the years, the build wasn't perfect. I swear this is like a 1.0 artifact. Like, there's no way. This account owner literally don't even clean up the artifact inventory. I took Hu Tao and did some quick damage testing to see her damage potential. Okay, so let me just try single Hu Tao. Solo Devalin. Just want to see the raw damage and how much I'll be doing. Alright, so I'm gonna take damage on purpose so my HP can get lower. Okay. Let's see how much damage Hu Tao can do without any reactions. 30,000 and a bunch of like 10,000 normal attack lines. Yeah, it's pretty good without any reactions, especially. Okay, so we got a cryo one, I believe. Curious to see how much damage I'll be able to do now, especially with an element that I can actually deal damage to. 70,000, 80,000, 200k burst. All right, so I'm getting like 80k charge attacks, which is pretty insane, considering I don't have any like VV debuffs or anything. Only double hydro and double pyro, I guess. So yeah, definitely a pretty nice build. As you can see, even with only a C1 R1 character, her damage was still pretty good. And I'm interested to see what she can do in some of the end-game game modes. So I decided to take her there. So the account owner basically spent 200,000 resins on Hu Tao. And the Hu Tao is like pretty good, I think. But since there's pyro in this version of Imaginarium Theater, I think it is a good idea to just bring Hu Tao here. Okay, there is... Wait, no? What? 21 selectable characters, not enough to start challenge. Hello? This account's even built enough to even play the visionary mode. Okay, let me just check your characters. Are you serious? Okay. I mean, miHoYo is not built. How could you? There's like so many Dendro characters that you could build. Dendro, Pyro character, even Electro, right? Beto, Razor, maybe? That's what you get for spending every resource you can into Hu Tao. Like, are you... Like, look! There's only plus 20 artifacts. But you could spend these books on, like, other characters. Like, I used to do Visionary Game Mode. Make MC Dendro? Let me check. What's it? Oh, yeah, true. So, MC is Animal right now, right? I could just change her to Dendro and then I could do it. I like how all the other characters over here, we get the trial ones because everybody else that this account has is level 20, level 1, level 5, level 1, and doesn't exist. But yeah, let's just see how far I can go with this. Oh, Hu Tao. So, what is this stage? I don't know if I want to bring Hu Tao immediately though, because I do want to keep Hu Tao for the boss stages. Climatic Showdown. Okay, this is where I bring Hu Tao, I think. I think the problem with this account though is like it's too less of a character team that you'd want to use. I don't know. There's not enough characters built. There's no Chevrolet. That's why I'm not getting the stars. Okay, so boss battle. This is a team I managed to scavenge. Shadow Manifestation should be easy though. Let's see. C1 Hu Tao, I can just do this. Pretty easy. I mean, damage wise is pretty good. With the bonuses I'm getting, 100k is not too shabby. Oh, what? Okay, this is the box attack that I need to run for my life with. Okay, that was pretty easy. Oh, restore. Randomly restore 1. Alright. Please let it be like Bennett or some other character that I will actually use. Oh, nice. Hu Tao. Okay. I actually got another Hu Tao point. Oh, Xiangling or Arlecchino. I mean, I could use another DPS for sure. Okay, so there's another Climatic Showdown. There's 10 acts total. I can use Hu Tao again this time, I think. Let's get Overload boost. And let's get a Companion. I guess I get Amber, I guess, sure. Then let's go into the Climatic Showdown with Hu Tao again. It's a snake, okay. I don't know if I want to use Shincho yet though. Will Overload team be weird? Like this? I don't think it'll be that bad, right? I think Hu Tao is strong enough to solo this boss. Okay, I'm hoping this team works. Overload level 2 as well. So it's gonna be... Yep. The Ruined Snake. Damage wise, yeah. That's what you get for investing in a lot of artifacts as well. Decent damage. Ember has 2 Baron Bunnies as well. Okay, it's doing this weird thing. I still have no idea how to stop this. Do I just need to like attack like glowing parts or something? But what if I can't hit it? Oh, I did. I don't know how I hit it. Got lucky. Alright, getting some good damage in. Seems like I'm gonna lose my star again, unfortunately. I almost got it though. Okay, whatever. Alright, boss battle. So I can use Hu Tao again. I'm gonna use Shincho, Xiangling, and Shilonen. So this is probably gonna be a team that will defeat the boss pretty fast. Damage wise, let me see. 100k charge attacks. Pretty nice. My burst didn't crit. Expected. I also get frozen as well. Yeah, damage wise is pretty nice. Oh no, like, is it always me? But does it always feel like the last stage is the easiest? Is it because I just hoard all my strong characters to the end to have like an easier time over here? Oh, highest damage dealt is my Hu Tao. 111,000. Alright, how do I get rewards? So I go over here, right? Claim rewards. And then get all those primos, which is 800. Wow, pretty good. Hopefully next theater will be easy. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed by the Hu Tao build for sure. So I decided to take a look at the Hu Tao's rankings. Let's just take a look at the character build. This is times 11, which means I believe there's 11 crit rate enhancements on an artifact total. This has 17 crit damages, so we have 112% crit damage, which I guess is pretty high. So I think the build could be improved technically, but in order to, I guess, rank up from the top 1% Hu Tao right now that we see is probably just like better substats for the pieces. Because like the defense is kind of useless, the attack is kind of useless. But of course, you can't really like ask for anything else because it's a pretty good build. Alright, so what you saw was a Hu Tao that basically drained 200,000 resin. The build was super good with a bunch of plus 20 artifacts in their inventory. So what if we switch the scenario now? I'm gonna hop on an account without any Hu Tao and hopefully get her to do wishing. After that, I was trying to speedrun my Hu Tao build and compare the damage to see if it was worth it in the end. So with a few days left of this banner, I guess I'll just try to pull and see if I'll get Hu Tao. I do have around like 8,800 primos and 15 intertwined fates. I'm not sure how many pulls this will translate to, but let's just, I guess, start polling. Hopefully I'll be able to win a 50-50 because I'm pretty sure this account is on a 50-50. Alright, so first tempo I got a cookie. I'm actually pretty surprised because I never got this character before. Alright, 20 pulls. Another cookie, okay. I mean, cookie counts are pretty nice. Okay, 30 pulls. I'm actually wondering if I'll get a 5-star ever. Because, not sure about my pity count, but it might be 0. Okay, first set those. And also another cookie, okay. Well, this account should be able to be like an electoral account. Hopefully this isn't like some kind of pre-50-50 lost ritual or something where I'll get cutscene. Fingers crossed though. 40. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if this is early, but it's like a 5-star, so I'm crossing everything I got to get Hu Tao. Oh. Well, maybe we can get it early. Alright, unfortunately, no early with double 5-star, but I do have 4,800 primos left, so there is a chance, right? Set those. Okay, so 20 more pulls. 30 pulls, maybe I'll get a 5-star. Very, very high on copium. And sure. I mean, I guess I'll take it as win since it's above average. I already have so many cookies now. I think I just got C0 to C6. But we got a Hu Tao, so I can actually build her. I'm actually not really sure what I'll do without her, so this is actually a win for me. But yeah, first Hu Tao. She drained all the Primo Gems I've gotten so far that I saved up. But we could try building her and see if we can actually hit a jackpot or something. Okay, not sure how Genshin rates my Hu Tao, but they say it's a bit weak. Weapon-wise, I don't have Staff of Homa, so I'll probably have to use either this one or maybe Dragon's Bane. But I'll probably just save myself some time and just use the PJWS weapon that I already have. Unless I do have an R5 Dragon's Bane, but we'll see after. Artifact-wise, we want Crimson Witch of Flames. So the general team comp I'm looking at is ideally you would go double Hydro. So I'll just use this Yelan as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the team comp. I don't really think I need a shield character since Hu Tao's survivability is pretty good already, but a C0 Hu Tao is definitely more challenging to play. Alright, it's also been a while since I actually farmed to a Hu Tao. So let's take a look at what we need. Okay, so we need the Primordial Bishop boss, which is okay, pretty easy to farm, and also some flowers here. Guess I'll just do this real quick. Not sure what I have right now, but we'll optimize it later. Damage-wise, I think I'm doing okay. Obviously not like 5-6 digit numbers because my talents are all level 1 and my level of my Hu Tao is only level 40. Right, also, it's been a minute since I played the C0 Hu Tao. So, definitely not really used to her. Oh, she's dead. Unfortunate. Alright, this should be easier. This enemy's attack is a bit more predictable, I guess. And my Hu Tao falls every time. Just blame the C0 Hu Tao, because the playstyle is definitely not complete without her C1. Which, if you don't know, you'll be able to use your charge attack without depleting stamina, as long as you have her infusion on. Yeah, this team is definitely challenging to play though, because there's no shield characters to protect me, and also there's no healers besides Hu Tao being able to heal herself. Oh, I just got ambushed. Alright, this should make boss farming a bit easier. Luckily, this primordial bishop is hydro, so we don't do less damage to it. Although I think my hydro damage does less since this is a hydro one. So, equivalent exchange, I guess. Luckily, I do have a good amount pre-farmed already on this account. So, 35, we need 11 more. Okay, let me just try ascending Hu Tao a few more times as far as possible. Got some crit damage as well by ascending, so that's good. Okay, so I actually managed to take her to level 70, but only I'm just lacking is the flowers. So I had to farm a good amount afterwards. Damage wise, I'm doing a bit more, but I'm still lacking talents. Alright, I think we destroyed the last one of the elements for the Jewel Bishops. That's why I got an achievement earlier. So yeah, I guess we got awarded with a gemstone, which isn't really useful for me, but whatever. The only thing I'm actually looking forward to is to ascend Hu Tao to level 90. But before that though, we actually have to collect her flowers since I'm kind of lacking in those. But luckily, I can just do this and collect them, so this will be easier. Alright, so I farmed enough flowers so we can actually ascend her now. And just by randomly putting artifacts, I can actually manage 168% crit damage, so not bad. Oh wait, I guess I'm not good at math. But oh well, I could buy one, I'm pretty sure, from his shop, so no biggie. I'll just buy 5. Alright, so like I was saying, I was able to get 168% crit damage with just ascending her, and also putting on some random artifacts. So yeah, level 90 now. I can finally take a look at her build though. I actually have no idea what her build is currently. 33,000 HP, 84 elemental mastery, so not bad. Like, this build is actually decent. Weapon, I'm using the Primordial Jade Wing Spear, and artifact, let me actually take a look at what I have for now. Of course, she uses the Crimson Witch of Flame pieces, so we'll just take a look at what we have currently. Okay, so this one's actually pretty good. Energy, crit damage, crit rate, and attack. Unfortunately, we don't have any HP or elemental mastery lines on the 4th stat, but for a build like this, I think it's decent. So I guess we could swap it. Don't really know why Diluc is using this. I guess he was my only pyro character before this. And Feather, I think it's decent. Could always use this one because this one has a pretty high crit rate. And then we'll just focus on the crit damage circlet maybe. But we'll have to take a look at what other pieces we have, and then maybe we could switch. And of course, farm for more if we don't have anything else. Okay. Why do I have such great artifacts? Wow. Okay then. I guess I've been pre-farming for Hu Tao that I just didn't know. As for Goblin, this one's actually pretty good. Double crit and also elemental mastery. Like, this one's animal damage. It kind of scared me for a bit, but yeah, of course. Jewel damage goblet, and this one's pyro. I mean, I can try enhancing this and see what kind of stats we get, but I doubt we'll get like 40 crit damage or anything. Circlet, I think. Do we have a crit damage circlet? Okay, I do. Okay, this one could potentially roll into a pretty nice piece because it has crit rate, which is max lines right now. Elemental mastery is 21 and HP. Defense, not really that good, but 3 good lines is decent. This one does have crit rate and double HP, which is also pretty nice. Okay, another like decent one. Max level crit damage. Max crit rate roll in the beginning, and attack is fine, but I prefer Elemental Mastery or HP lines, but we don't have any. This one is okay. So there are some potential good pieces I could roll, even without stepping foot into the artifact domain. So yeah, this one is also good though. Like it could be act as a backup piece, since my stat right now looks already pretty good, but I want to try to hit the 200% crit damage range if possible. So yeah, weapon, I'm using a PJWS. So yeah, I guess if you want to switch around some artifacts, the feather might be able to switch. Let me just check. Since this is 3 good lines with 1 kind of line, this one has 4 good lines. So I just switch this. And then as for circlet, let me enhance this one first. This one's the best one I could get. Alright, 2 times. HP is okay. The third priority that I want. Of course, I want crit rate though. Nice. I got a crit max line roll. So 3.9 plus 3.9 is 7.8. Another HP line. Not the one I want. Defense. Okay, this gotta hurt a little bit. Let's see what my last one will be though. Another defense. So let's turn out to be a good artifact in the beginning to a pretty bad one. But let me just see if I enhance this one. Equip this one. What will we get? 35,000 HP. The stats actually look better. So it's decent, but still not like what I want. Let's see what we get on the second piece in. So it has double HP. Not max line crit rate, but can work with that. Got another HP line. HP again. Alright, crit rate. Another HP. How come my artifacts are just allergic to crit rate? Okay, this one is pretty bad. Definitely not gonna touch that one. I have another piece. This one's like decent, but I'm just hoping that I get some crit rates. Got attack first line. Attack again. If I get attack like one more time, I'm not gonna enhance anymore. Okay. Lived for another day. Alright. That's pretty much over. I'll hold off on enhancing anything else for now, because I do want to save some artifacts for potentially other things. Stats wise, I'm looking like this. Defense is a little bit high, but it's fine, I guess. Let's focus on the talents. So Genshin says I need to level up her skill first and then normal attack. So let's try to get this as high as possible. Okay, so I'm missing some energy nectars. Okay, so this Hu Tao is 666 right now. I'll just try to see if I can get the normal and skill a little bit higher, and then we can test out damage afterwards. I can actually crown it. I mean, I could just triple crown her. There's a normal attack as well to level 10. Burst wise, okay. I'm actually running out of materials, so maybe this is a furthest I could take her. 10, 10, 7, which is not bad. But yeah, the stats looks pretty good. Artifact, I would say, is decent. Let's take her to a spin. Just see my solo damage as a Hu Tao. Alright, so lower the HP, the better for Hu Tao. Didn't really mean to kill it that fast, but here's hoping I can actually one-pan it. So around 24,678. But this time I can actually kill it. Okay, so let's take a look at our Hu Tao now that I actually built her. So let's just update it. My crit value is like around 225.4. So not bad for like a Hu Tao I just built today. And yeah, artifact wise is pretty good. The only thing that I had to enhance was my circlet, but I didn't really have anything else enhanced, so this is probably where I would leave her off at. And yeah, I'm actually ranked top 4% with the Hyper Scarlet Sands build, I believe. Even though I'm using a PJWS, I guess we'll just categorize as this weapon now. But yeah, pretty decent crit ratios right now, and Elemental Mastery is decent, but could be better for sure. Compared to the one I spent 200,000 resins on, Hu Tao, I would say it's decent, right? Compared to my other characters, she is already the best character in my team. So yeah, very nice and happy about my build personally. Artifact wise is nothing to really be said. Good enough for me. Yeah, with like an hour of building her and around 200 resins spent, I'm pretty satisfied where I'm at. After playing both accounts, it's obvious that spending a lot of resins means that you'll get a better build, but you also sacrifice a lot. This video demonstrated the extremity of dedicating all of your resources on a single character. But with a game like Genshin, where building all of your rosters still prevails. So if you're wondering if you should play Genshin for meta, or hesitant to build a single character because you don't have the proper support character, don't be. I already proved that in this video that you don't need perfect artifacts with all the substats that's beneficial to the character that you're building. Focusing on that will just result in burnout, and will most likely make Genshin unenjoyable for you. Sure, the Hu Tao I personally built in this video wasn't perfect, but I am still pretty happy with how she turned out. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe, and also check out how I transform an abandoned Willow account by clicking on the video here.